My name is Idelle Fisher. I live in Denver, Colorado, and I am a graphic designer and website designer. I've been designing websites now for over 15, 16 years. I started out with Dreamweaver and doing a lot of coding, hand coding, and then stumbled upon Flash early on when I was still in college at the University of Denver. And Flash was a wonderful thing. I built a ton of websites using Flash animation and interactivity. Not all Flash-based websites, but Flash and HTML combined. And it was a great platform to use for clients who wanted something a little different and some animation and interactivity. Unfortunately, Apple killed Flash a little while ago, and I've since been learning a lot of other tools and finding tools that can do similar things, although I find that HTML5 and all these things are, they're a lot more time consuming than Flash was. So a lot of my clients can't necessarily afford, or they don't have the budgets for a lot of interactivity and custom design until I just discovered Wix. I was doing a lot of WordPress and I did Joomla, and I still work in Shopify and WordPress and a lot of other platforms. But Wix has become my ultimate favorite platform. I highly recommend it to all my clients. I tell them, hey, if you have a large budget, WordPress and other things, if you need a lot of real custom stuff and interactivity or functionality, WordPress and Shopify and other platforms might be good. But for a majority of my clients, probably 90% of them, Wix is the perfect platform. It has blogging, it has shopping carts, it has just the ease of use. That's the bottom line. Is when I have WordPress clients, they come back to me over and over and over again, and usually end up having me do the work because WordPress has never been that intuitive. It was designed to be a blog, not a website designer tool. So it was really limiting for a lot of my clients. And budget-wise, every time they wanted to make a design change, I would say, well, it's going to cost this much in development. And I hated to break their hearts that they couldn't really make a lot of changes without spending a lot of money. So I first stumbled upon Wix in 2014. I had a client who wanted WordPress but didn't have the budget. And I was looking around, and I had designed their website in Photoshop and decided to try out Wix. I tried it. I built everything I did in Photoshop into the Wix platform. It was the easiest thing ever. I was almost thinking like I was cheating. And they loved the site. They were able to take the ball and run with it. I showed them how to use it, trained them on how to add pages and add posts and all these things to their blog. And they loved it too. So that kind of opened the door, and I started building sites for a lot of my clients who came to me for website design. And then about a year after that, I decided, hey, I want to do more Wix sites. So I went ahead and launched picklewix.com. And I use this as a place to send all my clients to when they have common questions or issues with the platform. I post regularly in my blog. It's a Wix design blog that has tips and new features and anything that they need. And then I also wanted to use it to see if I could do well in SEO and to be able to be found for people who are looking for a Wix designer or Wix web design, variations of those keywords. I have always done SEO for my clients, but just kind of on a optimizing their site as I'm building it basis. I never really offered it as a package until the last year or so because I was so disenchanted by all the other SEO companies that some of my clients have worked with over the years that charge a lot of money, and it was really hard to track if they were really helping or not, especially combined with what I was doing for those clients. So I think a lot of their ranking was due to what I was doing with the blog and writing original content and having it fresh and new all the time. So I decided to start offering SEO, and I thought, heck, why not do it on my website? So I launched picklewix.com, and within about 6 months, it was on the first page of Google for Wix web design or Wix website designer. It rose very quickly. And of course, there wasn't a whole lot of competition, I'm sure, at the time. But it was amazing that it did rise so quickly, and it has allowed me now to share with people that no, Wix is not bad at SEO. That is a common fallacy, I think, was being spread because of the whole days of Flash, where Flash wasn't very good for SEO. I think that's where that has come from. So now I can kind of tell people, yes, it works. I did it on my site. We can do it for you. It's all about having an easy, great platform that you can use, and it's fun to use, and you can do it quickly. and you can update and post and be, engaging with your audience and your customers, as easily as possible, because everybody who comes to me with WordPress is just pulling their hair out. My site's been hacked. Things don't work. I want to change the design, all this stuff. And so now I'm really starting to move them over. The only thing I'd wish is they had some sort of way to import blog posts and pages from from WordPress and other platforms. But hey, I know that might be on the horizon. Wix is always offering new stuff that blows me away. Like today, the hover box. That's amazing. I can't wait to get it. It is going to do a lot of the things that Flash used to do for rollovers and interactivity. That kind of went away because HTML5 and doing custom animation is, again, cost prohibitive for a lot of my smaller business clients. So anyway, the long and short of it, I want to become a Wix ambassador because I love Wix. I think it's a wonderful platform. Sure, it has things that need to change, but you guys are always working on it, always improving it. And I'm so excited about this Wix Design Professionals group on Facebook, because now I can kind of be part of the community and hear what's going on and put in some of my input of things that I think they need, like SSL. But all in all, I love it, and I have taught it to a lot of other people so far. My husband, I put his site on and trained him how to build his whole site out. Several of my designer friends I've shown Wix, and they're starting to build Wix sites for their clients, which they're just loving as well. And I also have done a course at the Denver Art Students League, where I came in to talk to them about how they can build a portfolio site. And Wix was my platform that I showed them, and I demoed it and said, hey, look at how easy this is to add a gallery, to add your pictures, to add, all these things. And you can even use e-commerce for it if you want to sell things. So all the art students loved it. And I actually got a few clients out of that, because while they were excited about it, they still weren't really that savvy in the web and designing world. So they had me build their sites, and then I showed them how to use it. And they then now are managing and going on with their websites, and they love them. So, and even the very first client, they're still on that platform. And it's been a few years now, so I think it's time that they may redesign it, but I'll have to talk to them about that. But anyway, I'm just very thrilled about Wix and this community and how you guys are starting to work with us designers. I really, really would love to be more engaged with the community, because I am so excited. Wix is dear to my heart. As Brett says, I bleed Wix, it seems. Pickle Wix is actually a nickname that my husband gave me, because I like pickles and I like gardening, and I also like Wix, so he started calling me Pickle Wix. And ding ding, one December in 2014, I was just like, I should name my business Pickle Wix and launch a site that's all about Wix, because I love it so much. So anyway, I really do want to share Wix with everybody, because I do think it's the future of web design. I think these kind of platforms are what we need, and the coding and the back end stuff can be done by the experts on a high level, and then us designers can really focus on just making it look great, making it interactive, making it effective, getting it found on search engines, and so forth. So I would love to be your Wix ambassador in Denver. So please reach out to me and let me know, what the next steps are. And we can plan events and maybe have, hostings. I'd love to have help with planning events. I'm not exactly an event planner, because I'm a website designer, but I've certainly participated in a lot of things. I'm captain of my floor hockey team. I end up doing a lot of things where I'm kind of I'm the community garden. I'm the main person that emails and keeps people attuned. So I definitely, don't mind taking that kind of responsibility and role to help gather a community. And boy, wouldn't it be cool to have a Wix community here in Denver that I could meet with, and we could hold trainings, and we could start, really sharing Wix and learning from each other. I think that's one of the biggest things, is I learn new things every day. And when you have other people involved, it just opens up so many more doors and knowledge, because of everybody sharing everything. So yes, I would love to share, and I'd love to be shared with, and I'd love to start hosting things and being part of the Wix community here in Denver that we can build to become, a great community. So anyway, that's all. Thank you so much. I will hopefully hear from you soon. Take care.